Hello there! I'm back again! It's only been a couple of seconds, but I decided, hey, I'm gonna fucking come back right now. We gotta talk about something different. It's week 12. Damn, this fucking season went by fast. Don't anybody believe that? Anybody else? Anybody believe that? Because this is really going quick. This is a really fast fucking football season. And we're in week 12 and playoffs are just around the corner. We got 2 weeks until we hit the first game in the playoffs. And the playoff picture looks amazing right now. I've already discussed that in the other video, so I want to get into the prediction of this week. We're going to start off with none other than the Heffenators at 6-5, going against the Trees at 4-7. And you know what? I'm going with the Heffenators this week. Because you know what? I kind of want the bye week. So I really got to cheer for myself on this one. But if Mark does, for some reason, beat me, I'm not surprised at it because he's a good team. Just got to make the right decisions. Lately, his losses have been because he made wrong decisions. So I wish Mark the best, but I'm going to come get you. We're going to move on to the next one. We got the Coney Island's Finest going against the Bone Crushers. Coney Island's Finest 3-8. The Bone Crushers 7-4. Bone Crushers are pretty much settled for a playoff spot unless he just loses like completely. And Coney Island's Finest is going to have to wait till next year. For this matchup, I have to obviously go with the Bone Crushers because they're going to crush his bones this week. Coney Island's Finest is not strong after that trade, and he's pretty much just probably going to lose the rest of the games. But he could be one of those guys that can cut somebody from the playoffs. You know what I mean? In baseball, usually a worse team can take out a top team, knock them out of the playoffs. They can hurt them going into the playoffs. It's always possible. So I'm going to go with the Bone Crushers on that one. After that, we got the Wifey Bowl Part 2. We got Lotus Flower Bomb going against Lay That Ass. And this week, I'm going with Lay That Ass. I think she's going to lay that ass this week. Got something in my throat. But I'm actually rooting for Lay That Ass because I need Sophia to lose because we can knock her out of the way perfectly and I can at least settle for a good playoff spot. At least if I'm not going to be 4, 3, 2, whatever, at least I can try to get 6. Because if she's knocked out and I win, I'm set. So I'm going with Lay That Ass this week, and she can be another one that shoots into the playoffs. Then we go into none other than the Dirty Sanchez going against the Replacements. And you know what? I'm going with the Replacements this week because there's no reason not to. Dirty Sanchez, you're already locked into the playoffs. You already have a bye week. So what's the point? Let's root for the underdog. I'm going with the Replacements. Dirty Sanchez, you're 10-1. Amazing. And the Replacements is 3-8. So like I said before, better luck next year. We wish to see you again. And from what I hear, you will be back, which is amazing and is awesome. So I'm not going with Dirty Sanchez this week because you already got your spot. It doesn't even matter if you win or lose right now. Right now, you just got to prepare for the playoffs. Going with Replacements on this one. Then after that, we got none other than Ryan Leaf's comeback going against the Funky Medina's. And I got to be honest with you, I'm going with Ryan Leaf's comeback on this one. The Funky Medina's, they get funky, but they don't get real funky. You know, they don't play that funky music, white boy. They play the little shitty funky music instead of throwing on the Stevie Wonder and all that good shit. So my whole point is that I think Ryan Leaf's comeback is a very good team, a very tough team. And Alex can barely reach over 130, which is going to hurt you against Ryan Leaf's comeback because the dude usually gets over 120 plus. I think maybe once or twice he was a little lower, but the point is if you don't step your shit up, you're gonna be in big trouble, dude. And I would root for you, but you know what? I'm going with Ryan Leaf's comeback on this one because it just sounds correct. The Funky Medina's at 6-5 and Ryan Leaf's comeback at 6-5. Going with Ryan Leaf's comeback. So we're going to have to retract that one. Let's rail it on back there. We're going to start with the Heffenators and the Trees. We're going with the Heffenators. Coney Island's Finest, the Bone Crushers. The Bone Crushers are going to crush his bones. Lotus Flower Bomb, Lay That Ass. Damn, girl, I'm going to have to lay that ass because I'm going with it. Going with Lay That Ass. Dirty Sanchez going against the Replacements. Going with the underdog. I'm going with Dirty Sanchez on this one. Oh, wait, that doesn't even make any sense. I'm going with the Replacements. What am I talking about? I fooled you. And then after that, we got the Funky Medina's going against another than Ryan Leaf's comeback. And yes, I'm going with Ryan Leaf's comeback to beat the Funky Medina's because Alex can barely hit 130. First, let me, before I end this video, I'd like to remind everybody, hey, there are football games tomorrow. So if you guys playing on Thursday, you may want to put them in. That's my suggestion. So if anybody needs some, you can't get to a computer, get in touch with me. Tell me what you want to happen, and we can make it happen. Get my drift. Anyway, I wish all of you a happy Thanksgiving. I wish you enjoy with your families. Make sure you give thanks to everything that you are thankful for. And have a great football Sunday. I will myself have a great football Sunday. And don't eat too much. Make sure you have a lot of toilet paper when you get home. And again, Alex, I know you're heading out to Grenada. And just want to tell you, dude, very sorry for hearing what happened, man. Stay strong, my brother. I love you. And can't wait to see you when you get back, man. Be good. And like I said, all you guys, love you. Happy Thanksgiving, man. Enjoy. Be a pilgrim, don't be an Indian.